Good evening, world. Welcome to Juice Word Podcast. Welcome to Juice Word Podcast live from Denver, Colorado. Today we're talking about Smell the Roses Part 2. Celebrate my 39th birthday. You know, this birthday is different than any other birthday. You know, from the growth and the hard work you put in, the shadow work you put in, the growth. And to really live up to the standards that God set for you, you know, what you set for yourself. Fellas, this is Mental Health Month for us. Please make sure you're taking care of your mental health. Take time to take a deep breath. Take time to get away sometimes. Take time to just go for a ride, go work out, go for a jog. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very important that we take care of ourselves mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. Understanding and being able to explore different parts of life, you get to see the pure value of life. You get to appreciate the simplicities of life. You get to and really ensure that you know what's really important in the world. It's very important. I took ownership of my own mental health, going through the things you go through, traumatic experiences in life. So I started to celebrate myself. I started taking trips on my birthday to apologize to myself for tolerating things that was detrimental to my health, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, that could possibly take me away from my kids. So it's very important that we make sure we take time to do that. Men, I'm talking to you. Ladies, make sure you share this with your husband, your boyfriend, your little whoever it is. Make sure they get to hear this. And make sure y'all tune in also so we can really work together and get black love back on track. We definitely need to get black love back on track. It's all a ploy. That's what it's all about. Break down black love. For men, take time to do things to improve to you. Yes, be a husband, show up for your wife, show up for your girlfriend. Yes, be a father, show up for your kids 100% of the time. But also remember who you were before you were a father, before you were a husband, because that's very important. Very important. This birthday is different, guys, because it's more of a spiritual meaning behind this one for me. Just the growth, how I've grown from last year to this year, grown with my podcast, my family, my loved ones, my kids, just everybody who really loves me. Like, I appreciate everybody. Even the things I've gone through that pushed me to this point. Because we have to appreciate the bad things, because that wakes us up to remember who we are, what we deserve, what we don't deserve. So, man, let that hurt go. Forgive. Love is the most powerful thing in the universe, and most important that we also remember that. Forgiveness. Love. Take accountability. As men, we all have to take accountability for the things that go right in our life and the things that go wrong. And it's not for men, it's across the board for humanity, period. Because our energy and our thought process and the frequency level that we're on, that projects into our life. So sometimes you have to sit back and look at yourself and check yourself. Be your biggest critic of yourself, being like, hey, could I handle this different? Hey, could I say it that better? Hey, I got a lot going on, so maybe I did snap on them a little bit. Everything, micro expressions, energy, the things that you focus on. We all should be focusing on improving ourselves, because one thing about it, a healed man, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, is a great father. How can we show up for our kids? How can we show up in the spaces of intimacy and show up in spaces of love and genuine love if we can't even show up for ourselves and genuinely love ourselves? How can we do that? How can we say we love God, fellas, if we don't love ourselves? He's in us. He's in our pure existence. So we have to love ourselves. We have to trust ourselves. Whether it's feel like it was a bad decision. I think a lot of guys looked at Michael Beasley when he was on Shannon Sharp podcast, when he said a lot of people judge the decision, but they don't even look to see what options that was on the table. Man, that's a bar. That's a bar. You judging the decision, but you're not even looking at seeing what options were on the table. And we all have to take a step back and look at ourselves. Life's too short for us to be worried about who's doing what they got going on, hating on one another, dogging each other, talking behind each other behind their back. Man, listen, life's too short. We don't know when our last day is. Nobody knows. So you only got one life. Pour your all into it. Give your best in it. Do everything you can to be better than you were yesterday. Because the only thing that matters is us living in the moment, fellas. Live in the moment. Always going to be bills due. Always going to be problems coming up. Always going to be responsibilities. That's the part of being a man. But also make sure it's also our responsibility to make sure we take care of ourselves mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. I started reading books. The Way of a Superior Man. That's a good book to read. If you guys are Nipsey Hussle fans like I am, he pointed out that book quite a few times on all social media platforms. As a Man Thinketh. That's another good one. Those are good books that teach me how to really focus on the things that are important to understand. Break down what's the things that are important spiritually, mental, and emotional. What should we focus on? What should we do? How can we do things to improve ourselves? That's the most important thing. But yeah, guys, you're 39. I'm just absorbing the atmosphere, man. Like, different environment, different energy, different focus, different everything. Because how can you know what's good for your life if you never experienced outside what's in that box that you were born into, in the area that you're in? It's always important that we travel, we explore. We take care and really lean in and cherish those small, beautiful, intimate moments of life. It's very important that we do that. I've been doing that a lot lately, learning how to live in the moment, because there's a lot of things that I'm still working on. Hey, so I'm not just talking out of talk, I'm talking out of experience, things that I've experienced, things that I'm doing currently also, current affairs also. So I'm just sitting here looking at the skyline, y'all. I can see the mountains, enjoying the air, enjoying the atmosphere, just being in a different element, outside of your norm, outside of your comfort, just being able just to relax. No worries, no stress. Just breathe. Just breathe. Be like water, just float. Just float. Appreciate that, Al. Appreciate that, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have a bag up for the bag up for the bag up, bro. Hey, Men's Health Month, bro. Make sure we all focus on the things that we need to work on. Like, man, listen, every situation goes bad, but what position did you play in that situation that went bad? What could have you done? What could you done better than you normally done? What are things that you choose not to do because you just don't feel like you have the time to do it? Fellas, we should always do like 6 difficult things before we eat breakfast. Like, I started mastering my mornings, getting up early, working out, turning on high vibrational music, meditating. You know what I'm saying? Meditating in the shower. You know what I'm saying? Speaking life into the water as it hits your body as you take a bath. Just saying thank you for everything, man. Because really, man, it's not about what you have. You know what I'm saying? Because it's got to be in you. It's not on you. So we have to always remember that. Make sure we stay grounded, man. Go to the park. Get out in nature. Look at the sun, man. Sit in the grass. Talk to God, man. Like, set a plan for yourself. Set a plan for yourself to the things that you want to improve on. Set a plan for yourself to stuff that you know that you're weak in, that you want to work on. Because the more you work on yourself, the more you lock in and focus on yourself and not worry about everybody else, man. Like, listen, your life will change drastically because your mindset changes. Your mental is changing. Your frequency is changing. So take every moment as an adventure. Every situation, cherish it, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. Make sure you do that. Make sure you open yourself up to be able to receive what God has for you. Because a lot of times we miss the mark because we so focused on what's going on tomorrow, but we can't enjoy the day. So guys, please take time. Celebrate yourself. We got a Father's Day trip coming like we do every year. Fathers and husbands, boyfriends, if you have kids, like, you know what I'm saying, me and my cousins, we go and celebrate ourselves. We don't wait for nobody to do that. Men, we should not wait for nobody to celebrate. We should celebrate ourselves. Do things for yourself. Make sure you take care of yourself. Love yourself. Depending on how you love yourself, if you don't value yourself, you can look at your situation that you're in. If you're not at peace, if you're not happy, if you're not flowing, if you're not creating, if you're not, you know what I'm saying, just being brilliant in your own way and able to be yourself fully without shrinking, I mean, you're in the wrong area. You're in the wrong environment. Get out of there. It's so important. Peace, love, staying grounded. We can, yes, we're supposed to protect, we're supposed to lead, we're supposed to provide, we're supposed to show up, we're supposed to be intentional, we're supposed to be present in everything, yes. But you also have to experience your black boy joy. I learned that. Meech really taught me that. Black boy joy. Black boy joy is very important. When you sit and playing your game, black boy joy, that's mental health. When you sitting and you hanging out with your fellas, like we was at the beach last year, the fellas, we was having a good time, man, not worry about nothing, just being us. Just a bunch of guys enjoying life. Black boy joy. So make sure you tap into your black boy joy. What makes you happy? Painting, drawing, playing Tekken, making content, dancing, dressing, buying shoes, shopping, whatever it does. You have so many interests in life. Don't get just hell bent on one or two. You can't be afraid to explore life. Everybody should have a bucket list of the things they want to experience, of the things they want to do, and a mindset and the level of life they want to reach. Because we've all been inspired by the videos and the pictures and things that we see of, on social media, and you see people who are actually living that life, and you want to live that life. But everything is a frequency. Raise your frequency. Do what's best for you. Your journey is your journey, fellas. If the gang don't understand, they just don't understand. If they're your friends, they're going to rock with you no matter what, if they understand or not. I've been on my journey for a while now. And my fellas, my homeboys, they support me 100%. Hey, bro, we see you. Do what you got to do to make yourself better. So if you be able to do that with the people around you that support you no matter what mode you're in, whether you're in good, bad, or ugly, they can lift you up in that time, that's very important to mental health. That's very important to love yourself. We have to understand our worth and our value. Fellas, we have to understand our worth and our values. Please make sure that you understand your worth and your value. Look at the experiences. Look at the things that you've indulged in. Look at the things that we thought was solid, but was really sinking sand. When we don't align with God, nothing's going to last. He said, build your house on the solid rock of foundation, not sinking sand. So we definitely have to align with God. We definitely have to be one with God. We definitely have to seek and tap into our Christ consciousness and elevate ourselves. To tap into that frequency, to really improve our mental health. And that's what a lot of it boils down to. We running from with the purpose and what God calling us. Let's tap into our Christ consciousness. Let's seek ye the King. Let's seek ye the kingdom of God. That's always the first thing we should do. Because he said we should do greater things. We're more than conquerors. He said we should do greater things. That's greater than what he did. So imagine what we hold. He's in us. He's in our existence. He breathes life into us. So what makes us think that we can't think without him? We can't live without him, so we can't think without him. So we make a lot of decisions off of impulse and emotions and you know what I'm saying, a dopamine rush, entertaining people that we shouldn't even entertain, and it puts us in a bad spot, and we have to reap the benefits behind it, because that's just karma for us not listening to him and moving without him telling us to move. What do we know? We think we know everything, but we really know nothing about life. We can't even appreciate the simple things. The trees don't have a problem blowing and growing from the grass up. The trees started out in the grass, but they don't hang out with the grass. Water don't fight flowing. Water is water. It's wet and it flows. A rock is going to be a rock. If that mud roll down the hill, it roll down the hill. You don't have a problem being a rock. But we're the only thing that God has created that we have a problem with lining up what he wants for us. And that's just not preaching at y'all. That's for myself also. We all need to point out the things in our life that we need to improve. If you're in a situation where it's a friendship or a job that is not conducive to your growth, spiritual, mental, emotionally, get out of there. Your peace is more important than any type of number that's on the paper. Trust in God with every part of your life, and you'll see things change for you. It's very important that we understand that. I'm still learning. We never finish learning. You don't learn until you finish learning until you take your last breath. That's when you finish learning. So every day we should learn something different. Learn something new. Do 6 difficult things. I started mastering my mornings, fellas, for my mental health, spiritual health, and emotional health, and physical health, because I don't want to let my day be dependent on my environment. I want to take ownership of my day. I want to make sure I have a good day every day. Can't nobody do nothing to throw me off my day. If I want to crash out, I'm going to make that choice to crash out. It's not going to be made for me. So that's important, fellas, that we understand that. Ladies, take the time and ask your man sometime, hey, how your mental? How was your day? What's on your mind? Why you so quiet? You want to go for a walk? It's very important. It's very important that we do that. And fellas, make sure at the same time you're doing that for her too, because she's going to have her downtime when you are up. 100%, fellas. 100% on your side, 100% on her side. So whoever's lacking that 100% of love you giving is going to cover all of that. What it says, love covers a multitude of things, right? The proof is in the pudding. Sometimes you got to understand. We can't complain about the blessings that we pray for. We pray for challenges. When you pray for patience, you got to go through an obstacle course to get your patience, fellas. When you pray for courage, you're going to go through the obstacles to show that you got courage. When you pray to lead, when you pray to protect, when you pray to provide, when you pray for all of those things, you're going to have challenges and everything you're going to have to overcome. But the main thing is, remember, in every challenge that we face, think about Peter when he asked Jesus to get off that boat to go to him. He was walking on water because he kept his eyes on the prize. But when he got distracted, he went to the bottom of the ocean. And what he said, ye of so little faith. Even when Jesus was healing people, what did he say? Will your faith make you whole? He can say, I'm going to heal you, but if you don't believe, if you don't have the faith, if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't have the faith, it's not going to work. You can't just say it. It's a faith walk, not a field walk. You have to make that conscious decision every day. Fellas, make that conscious decision every day that you're going to value yourself more. Fellas, make that conscious decision every day that whatever you messed up on yesterday, you're going to correct it today. Fellas, make it your business every day to, if you do something wrong, don't be scared to apologize. Fellas, make it your business every day to make sure that you always keep it 1,000 with your kids 100% no matter what's going on. Because lies being told, you might well tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? On God. A lie man, listen. Outlive a lie. I learned that from each too. Outlive a lie. Outlive a lie. The truth gonna stand, a lie gonna fall by the wayside. Everybody got dirt on their name. But you think I care? No, you can't care if you got dirt on your name, man. Listen. As long as you leave with pure intentions, that's all that matters. But understand, take accountability, because people may not perceive what you feel. You not perceive what you say. They might take it the wrong way. They may experience it the wrong way. You may hit them a little different. People may have word association issues from past trauma. I always understand it's a different lens to everything in life, a different perspective to everything. Everything in life is subjective. Don't be so hell-bent on feeling like you're right all the time, because everything in the world is misinformation. Man, listen, y'all been paying attention. Y'all been seeing what's going on. Everything is misinformation. So do the research yourself. Get closer to God. God is going to give you everything you need to know spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. It's so important that we have discernment. Our discernment is supposed to be in our pocket like our driver's license. You got to be right here. You got to have it. You got to have it with you to make decisions, business decisions, financial decisions, relationship decisions, family decisions. That's why I said it's a faith walk, not a field walk. Emotions going to come and go, but stand on business about your business. That's one thing my mom always told me, no matter what go on in life, make sure your business straight. As long as your business straight, everything else will be all right. And we need to understand it. We need to adopt that. Make sure that you have everything you need to do to take care of yourself. Make sure you understand that not just financial, not just physical, not just shopping, not just going on trips, but make sure you take care of yourself spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Because you can have the best job in the world and have the ugliest soul. Fellas. So let's readjust our moral compass, fellas. Let us understand. Let us be able to sit down and say, hey, I need to take a moment. Hey, I don't want to argue. Hey, let me focus on getting myself better. Hey, I got this going on, but I don't really want to talk about it right now, but we can talk about it later. Communication is everything. Everything in life is a misunderstanding. So it's more important that we have these uncomfortable conversations no matter how we feel. Good, bad, ugly, whatever. It's so important that we do that. It's very important that we do that. Man, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I feel good out here. Man, it was just like 99 degrees to hell out here earlier, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Google lied to me. Google said it was gonna be 70 degrees. Man, listen. We're gonna drop down to 50 tonight, though. But yes, understand, man. Take time, man. Take time to breathe. Take time away from your responsibilities. Take time to just be you. Take time to do what you like. Explore yourself. Learn who you are. Take time to learn who you are. If you have to sit in silence. If you know you have environments around you that you can't grow in, that you can't focus and think for yourself, if it's costing your peace, it's costing you too much. It's too valuable. It's too valuable. Protect your peace. And a lot of times, and a lot of people get offended when you're focused on your mental health and men, and when you're doing what you're supposed to do. Man, listen, you don't owe nobody an explanation what you're doing what's best for you. You have these things no matter who your friends is, no matter who your significant other is. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, when y'all lay your head down at night, you're responsible for your own mental health. And just like your significant other is responsible for their own mental health. Love yourself. If you don't love yourself, how can you love somebody else? If you don't love yourself 100%, how can you understand how to love them? That means you deepened your love for yourself, so that means you're going to give a deeper love. If you can't love somebody unconditionally and be there and show up for them 100%, that means you don't love yourself enough. And it took a long time for me to grasp that. Hey, listen, you got to love yourself more. You got to love yourself. Definitely got to love yourself more. So this 39th birthday, man, listen, it's one more close step of the 40. Like, these 30s coming by fast, you know. The black don't crack unless you own it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But it's all right, though. I'm excited about this journey. Year 39, new heights, new levels, new deeper depths. I'm just excited to see what God has for me. I'm excited to see what God has for me and my family. I'm excited to see what God has for me and my friends. I'm just excited to see what God has. Because so much work you put in with shadow work. So much work you put in to improve the things that you didn't quite understand, no matter how you felt. You swallowed pills, you've done things to work, because it's going to be uncomfortable. It's like a muscle you've never worked before when it comes to your mental health. If you've never worked it, you're going to feel uncomfortable. You're going to feel weak. You're going to feel insignificant. But it's also important that you continue to stay with it. Continues to work on yourself. Continues to go. Continues to go. Once you continue to go and work on something, no matter how it looks, you're putting forth an effort. You're putting forth that effort. You have to understand that we can't fail. We all have to understand that. If you plan to do something outside of God's will and he told you no, that's redirection. That's not failure. That means he said, I didn't tell you to do that. Or that's not for you. Or it's not a no, but it's not, you're not ready for that. So we have to understand that. Look at the cup half full and not half empty, fellas. Don't be so hard on yourself. Give yourself grace. God forgive you. So why you can't forgive yourself? That's the biggest thing that we struggle with, is forgiving ourselves. We got to remove our ego, fellas. We got to have that dark night of the soul to remove our ego. You'll be able to see the playing field much better. You'll be able to take a step back from the smoke and mirrors, and you can look at the panoramic view, and you can see who's for you, who's not for you. Because by that time, you're already sharpening your discernment, so you already see. The energy ain't going to lie. A lot of times, we so busy giving our energy, we don't even have enough energy to give ourselves. So who's going to pour into us if you pour into everybody else? I used to be that way. People pleasing, shrinking, trying to be He-Man, trying to be Mr. Save-It-All. Man, listen, that don't get you nowhere. It's okay to say no. It's okay to be selfish with yourself, fellas. It's okay. It's okay to pull yourself back, and then when you find something real, open up and give it 100%. There's nothing wrong with that. Because one thing, fellas, what we all need, we need something that's internally, something that somebody can give us that's going to bless us to where we understand that, hey, you definitely from God. When you have somebody that can touch your soul, man, listen, ain't nothing like it in the world. Don't know history about it. Nope. Because if it was meant to be, it would have been. But fellas, we got to understand that. We go through phases where we talk to this girl, we talk to that girl, we talk to this girl, we talk to that girl, and we just giving our energy. We just giving our energy. Man, sometimes it's okay to ignore that girl and go on about your business, get your food, and check out. You ain't got to get her number. You ain't got to have no one with you when you feel like that you're supposed to be a man because you got all these women on you. No, man, listen, that's not what it's all about, fellas. It's not. It's not. That's not what it's all about. Because one is better than a million. I ain't gonna even hold you. Our mental health, it requires for us to have a safe space. We grow up in trauma. We grow up in survival. We grow up in fighting battles from childhood with our family and everything, all the way up in experiences that we thought we gave our heart and soul to somebody and they did us dirty. We've been through that. So what's the key denominator in all of that? You. You the fault. You the reason your life like that. Because of your mindset, because of your energy, how you think, what you speak out your mouth. That's why they say speak life, not death. You speak life by how the way you walk, how you carry yourself. You speak negativity, you speak death when you talking about folk, hating on folk. You know what I'm saying? That's speaking death. So we have to understand, we have to readjust our focus on what's important. Because if we really be honest about it, if all of us really truly wanted to be 100% better than what we really are, you wouldn't even hear nothing about nobody else's business. Everybody be focused on themselves. I ain't gonna hold you on that. On God. Cause I just wanna be free. Right, that's the type of energy I got right now. TikTok, I don't own the rights to this music. We just vibing right now on the roof, y'all. Rooftop, you know what I'm saying? Checking out the skyline. Good vibes, good conversations. Y'all know how it go. Deep conversation rules the nation. That's what it's all about. We need to stop talking about the shallow stuff, man. Forget these celebrities. You the celebrity. You the star in your own story. You the main character in your story. So why you giving somebody else your star role? What? It's my story. It's my life. Live it unapologetically. Live, laugh, love. Unapologetically. No matter what. That's what we supposed to do, fellas. Men's Mental Health Month. So what? If you like to go to art galleries, your homeboy say lame. Say he lame because he's stuck in a box. Man, listen, don't be worried about what folks say. If they don't want to do it, go by yourself. Listen. Explore your life, expand. Try new things. Try new things. We should all be doing something new every year, trying something different every year, trying to learn a new hobby, trying to learn a new trade, trying to learn a new technique, trying to learn a new mindset, trying to grow spiritually, mentally, emotionally. That's what it's all about. I like to travel to experience the energy, I guess the purpose energy. What gets them drive in this city? The hustle and bustle, the peace. What this type of life peace look like in this region of the world? What does this look like over here? How do people interact over here? You know, you have to look at all the pretty things, like look at the sky shine, look at the clouds, man. Look at how the wind blow the trees, how the sun shine off the desert, man, off the mountains. Like, just understanding that, man, it's more than life than what we subject ourselves to. Worrying about who doing what, celebrity life, man. Get out and enjoy life, man. Touch some grass, like we say. Touch some grass. But, man, this has been a great journey, though, bro. Like, you're 39. I'll be 39 on the 8th on Sunday. 39. Man, that carries a lot of weight, man. There's a lot of guys ain't making it from where we from for real, for making it to 39, bro. That's crazy. But I thank God for all the hard times I've been through. I thank God for the ugly times I've been through. No matter what happened in my life, thank God for me blessed me with my 2 handsome sons. I love them. I do 99 to life behind them. Oh God. No ifs, ands, buts about it. I'm thankful for whatever came with that, whatever hurt, whatever pain, whatever negativity, whatever punches I had to take on the chin, all of that. Because that made me the man I am today, and I'm thankful for that. And we all, as men, we should always look at our life like that. Yeah, we've all done some things we ain't proud of. Yeah, I did that. I ain't know no better. Accept it. Accept your darkness. God made us likeness and made our darkness as whole as one, yin and yang. That's a real thing. He looked at us in our darkness and said we're good. So if God forgive us, why you can't forgive yourself? If God feel like you more than a conqueror and you can do anything but fail, why you feel like you can fail? Get that energy from around you. Hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil. Watch what you're looking at. Watch what you're speaking. Like I said, speaking life and death is not just speaking it. It's the way you carry yourself, how you interact with people, the energy you give up, how you look at folks, how you roll your eyes at people. All that's speaking death. So it's the energy that you're carrying. Make sure we do that. We all have good days. We all have bad days. We all have things that happen in our life that's embarrassing to us. You know what I'm saying? But who are we to judge anybody for what they're going through? It's so important, man, that we understand and we focus on that. Let's just focus on ourselves. Let's focus on our kids. Let's focus on our careers. Let's focus on, hey, what we going to do? We paid all these bills all this year. When we taking us a vacation? Let's talk about starting a business. Let's talk about things that's going to build a community. Let's talk about things that's going to build us. Because we see the world against us. Just being real about it. That's what it is. We can't worry about what they're doing, but we can control what the energy we put out, the energy that we're doing, the work that we put in, the things that we need to be doing. What up, Twin? Appreciate it, Twin. Hey, happy birthday. Your birthday was before mine. Happy birthday. But yeah, we have to focus on the energy we putting out in life. We have to focus on everything. Like, we have to focus on what are we setting for our kids. Our kids are watching us. They have a phone in their hand more than we do, so you know they know what's going on. So what are you doing to counteract that? Are you living your life and you sound spiritual, mental, emotional, where you can get them a foundation where they know, you know what, no matter what goes on, my dad and my parents got me? Can your kids comfortably say that? Do you know they can comfortably say that? without you even have to second guess it. So that's the type of work we need to be doing. But the only way all those things gonna work, we gotta work on ourselves spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. That's the foundation of everything. Seek ye the kingdom of God. Let me tell you something. If you can't love yourself, you can't love God. If you can't trust yourself, you can't trust God. Because we wouldn't exist. He's in our very existence. He made us in his image, and he breathes his breath in us. So if we can't exist, and we can't breathe without him, what make us think we can think without him? What make us think we can think without him, right? So we have to understand, man, it's deeper than rap. Forget what they're telling you. Make sure you teach your kids outside of what the school telling them, because they teaching them to be lost. They ain't teaching them about this world for real. We didn't learn about the world. We had to figure this out through experience. Experience and repetition is the father of learning. You got to take them punches on the damn chin. Keep going. You got to. Man, life ain't finna be like, oh, he got did like this. No. Get your ass up. Get up. Let's go. You ain't got time. You don't have time. We need to stop wasting. We may waste so much time and energy in life on things they're not even worth it. It's not even worth it. What are we worrying about what somebody got to say about us for? Why are we worrying about if somebody don't like us for? Why? Man, listen. Like they say, you are what you answer to. If somebody call you out your name and they hating on you and you answering to it, man, listen, you falling into that. It must be true. We don't do get back around here. We level up and we do better. We make you feel it in your chest. We make you feel it in your chest. You got to put your foot on that chest. What he said on Boondocks, you was talking that just a second ago. Now look at you. Now my feet all in your chest. Listen, that's how you got to be. For real. So fellas, live, laugh, love, be yourself. If you like Japanese anime, bro, look at Japanese anime. So what? That shows your creativity. That means you got a soul. You ain't just all hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be scared to be yourself. Don't be scared to enjoy the things that you want to enjoy. Don't be scared that you want to learn how to cook or you want to learn how to sew. Shoot, you tear a shirt, you can sew that mud back up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We be so risen being embarrassed or people really worrying about what they gonna say about us. Forget these folks. It's your journey. God gave you your journey for your reason. He's not meant for nobody to understand. Even your wife laying in the bed with you, even your girlfriend, even your kids, even your mama, even your daddy, even your sibling. Everybody's not gonna get your journey. And listen, that's okay. But love yourself, live, laugh, love out loud. Fellas, this is Men Mental Health Month. It's also Gemini season, so we turning up for the whole nation, baby. United States of Gemini. Everybody stand up. Twin. All the twins out there. Where y'all been? We lit. Alright? But I'm finna let y'all have it. I'm finna enjoy my vacation. And y'all be blessed out there, alright? Y'all be safe out there, alright? Peace. Alright, Facebook.